We will be starting our yoga session in just a minute. Just making sure we are all connected on all our platforms. Friends on Zoom, can you please confirm, one of you confirm you can hear me well? Anybody who's connected to our Zoom session, can you please confirm that you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much. All right, we'll get started. Please settle down. It's always nice to connect a few minutes ahead of time so all of us can settle down in our most comfortable position, and then we can get started. All right. Namaste to everybody and welcome to our next yoga session. I hope you joined us previously, and also in between these yoga sessions, I hope you are putting in a little bit efforts to practice for yourself at your own convenient time. So having said that, I would like to thank all of you for putting efforts to come today for our yoga session. And I hope you can also encourage more of your family members and friends to try this very simple method of yoga practice that our Guruji has laid out to us in a very clear, very much understandable, followable program for all of us of different age groups, different health conditions and needs. And also, please do not hesitate to contact us if you have any questions. We are here to make your personal practice more effective, and we are here to give recommendations in a way that you are able to adopt this yogic lifestyle so that you can get long-term health benefits. So when I say health, it can be physical, mental, emotional, psychological, and even our spiritual upliftment or growth. So we want you to achieve whatever you desire in life. So for that, we are here to help out. So please do not hesitate to reach out anytime with any questions or inquiries. So let us now begin by sitting in any comfortable position, whether you can sit on the floor or if you want to sit in a chair, that's absolutely fine. Please try to keep your back straight, aligned with your neck and head, just in almost one vertical line, please. Try to be at ease, thoroughly, as thorough as possible. Try to keep your eyes closed, please. So we are going to try to focus on ourselves for this next half an hour of yoga practice. Firstly, beginning by complete relaxation of body and mind. So keep your body at ease. Try to let go of all the tension and stress that is holding up. Just loosen your body, loosen the muscles. Try to internalize your practice. It may not be easy in the beginning, but as we put efforts consistently and regularly, it will become very automatic for us. As soon as we think about yoga practice, we'll start feeling relaxed because automatically our body and mind will go into that state. So until we reach that, let us put some efforts to master this. So please leave your body loose. Do not hold any part of your body tight. Just observe yourselves, please, all the way from the top of your head Slowly start checking on each part of your body, leaving that part of the body loose. Release the tension and tightness in that part of the body, and then move on to the next part of the body you can think of. That way, from one to the other, all the way from the head, top of the head till the tip of your toes. We examine every inch of what we are made of physically, and we are trying to just release the tension and tightness in our physical body. You can either place your palms on the knees or just sit however you feel comfortable by supporting your hands in some way. And then next we will move on to our mental relaxation. Keeping our eyes closed is keeping us away from visual distractions around us. So we are able to just forget about everything that's happening around us. We are just able to focus on ourselves. Please try not to think about anything that may be happening in your life that may have happened during the day. Now is the time to just unwind. Unwind from the stresses of the day. Just relax. We all need this break. End of the day here in USA and beginning of the day in other parts of the world. We need this break. Let us take this break, feel refreshed, re-energized, then we can move on for the rest of the day. Please do not think about anything other than yourselves. How are you feeling? Are you relaxing yourselves as thoroughly as possible? Please try to just observe the flow of your breath next and bring your breathing rate to normal. Sometimes we may be breathing fast. Please first try to bring the rate of breathing to normal breathing. Then we'll go one step further to deep breathing. With the relaxed body and mind, we are now going for the practice of deep breathing. Please breathe in a long, deep breath, as long and as deep as possible, filling up your lungs with the fresh, good oxygen from the surrounding clean atmosphere. Then followed by a long exhalation, emptying out our lungs, letting go of all the unwanted elements from our body, releasing it out to the atmosphere and let Mother Nature take care of it. Let's continue this pattern of deep breathing, please. Breathe in to your capacity. You need not have a count in your mind, 1, 2, 3, 4. Need not have that. Just try to breathe in as long as you're comfortable. Then when you feel you've reached your limit of breathing in, slowly start breathing out once again as long as you can comfortably. We will add one more step here that will help us to relax further, reduce our stress, bring peace to ourselves. And that is recitation of Om or Omkara. So this is a proven method of yogis from centuries ago that is even relevant now to the modern day. Just by producing this melodious universal sound of Om along with our breathing, we are able to bring peace within us. And that peace is also manifested to the atmosphere around us. So during exhalation, let us try Om. Please, let's try along together. Inhale deeply. And during exhalation, Om. Couple more times, please. Inhale. Om. Please try and find the right pitch and tone that is soothing you. One more time, breathe in. During exhalation, Om. Please continue to be in this relaxed state of body and mind. Now, slowly bring your palms together, rub them a little bit, generate a little bit of warmth, and then place the warm palms onto your eyes, closed eyes. Feel the warmth and enjoy that darkness. Now, slowly, as you massage your face, you can open up your eyes. Now, let us continue our yoga practice in this continued state of relaxation. Now we will begin our practice with our upper extremities. As always, we go for physical cultural exercises first, as Guruji always recommends, so that we can start almost like a warm up. We are going for slow movements, our body is getting prepped up, and then gradually we can move to more advanced practices. So upper extremities, bringing our palms into Namaste. Slowly start pushing all the fingers, please. You can spread your fingers, push them against the opposite finger. Push them, feel slight pressure in your fingers, all the joints and nerves, and all the parts of our fingers and hands are being benefited here. Hold that position, please, and slowly relax. Come back to the starting position. Please synchronize breathing as well. Breathe in once again. Go for applying that gentle pressure on all the fingers. We feel it in the palms, our wrists, and our forearms as well. Breathe out. Now, let's go for bending at the wrist, please, on one side. Apply slight pressure from the palm that is on the top. Breathe in as you do this. Hold the final position, please. Feel the gentle pressure. There should be no pain, just pressure. Breathe out and come back to the starting position. Let's try it on the other side now. Anytime you may feel a little bit pain or discomfort, just release that practice, please. Come out of that practice. Come back to the relaxation posture, any relaxation posture. So please do not go through any kind of pain. Now, let us go for one more time on both sides. Just practice at your own pace, please. Remember, we are practicing yoga for our own health. So let us focus on what our body, what our self needs. And we will follow accordingly. We will provide the exercises accordingly. Wonderful. Now let's go for the next practice for our fingers or hands here. Slowly stretching all our fingers. We'll feel the stretching in the palms as well. Now slowly make a fist of your palms. Close all the fingers, please. Breathe in as you close. Apply slight pressure. Both of the fists, you're applying slight pressure to all the fingers there. So the joints are getting the necessary movements. Stretch again, please. Breathe out and stretch. Feel the stretching. Breathe in. One more time. Just close all the fingers. Make fists of your palms. Hold the fist there. Please apply gentle pressure. Then breathe out and relax. Stretch them, please. Wonderful. Now make a fist Light fist of your palms, need not apply any pressure now. Slowly, let's go for rotation at both wrists. In any direction, just go for slow rotation along with the cycle of breathing. Breathe in, rotate please. Breathe out and complete the rotation. Now let's turn the fists in the other direction slowly. Wrist rotation along with breathing in, breathing out. Just focus on the rotation at our wrist, please. Release. Now let's raise our hands parallel to each other. We are now going for rotation at our elbows. Very simple bending and opening up of our elbows. That way the joints are benefited here as well. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time, please. Breathe in, breathe out. Now you can go in the reverse direction as well. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. If you're feeling tired of sitting in the same position for longer time, you're welcome to change positions anytime during these physical cultural exercises. So now I'm just going to kneel down here and sit a little bit on my heels, just taking support. Now let's go for the next joint here, the shoulders, right? The shoulder joints are very important here. Let us give some basic movements and exercise. Breathe in, please, while raising your hands up slowly. If you're unable to raise your hands up, you can still keep the hands down while rotating the shoulders. If you're raising your hands up, you can as well try to stretch to the extent possible, very carefully. And as you finish the rotation, you can breathe out and complete the rotation, please. Let's try it again. Breathe in. Raise your hands up, take your shoulder into rotation, stretch your hands up as much as possible, upper body stretching as well. Now, as you breathe out, you're completing the rotation. Please try and keep your eyes closed as much as possible so you can continue to observe yourselves even better without any distractions around you. Let's go for rotation of the shoulders in the reverse direction, either by raising hands or keeping them down. Breathe in. If you're raising your hands up, again, I remind you to stretch your upper body as well. Breathe out and complete the rotation, please. Just one last time. Breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful. So if you have elderly at home who are unable to raise their hands, or anybody else for that matter, if they are having some kind of shoulder limitations or injury, if they still want to try this a little bit, they can just do it this way as well, okay? Rotation of shoulders. Or sometimes if we are traveling in an airplane, we are unable to raise our hands there, we don't want to hit anybody by mistake. At that time also, we can just do shoulder rotations without raising our hands. Now, please stretch your legs. If you are able to sit on the floor, you can try that. If not, you can even try while sitting in a chair. Now, going for some basic movements for our lower extremities here. Now, slowly for our toes, we are just bending our toes, holding them in position and releasing them or bending back. Forward bending of just the toes, please. Hold the toes in that position and then opening them up, bending them backward. Let's try flexion and extension for the feet now. Breathe in. I hope you are remembering to synchronize breathing as well. Bend forward, breathe out, bend backwards. Please observe yourself, where you're feeling stretching, where you might be feeling compression from any of these practices. Breathe in, breathe out. Just hold it in both final positions. That way we are benefiting from that stretching or that final position, all the effects that are happening. Now let's go for rotation at our ankles. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's try in both directions, please. Just your legs are moving, the rest of your body or your upper body is stable. So breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful. Now let's take the movements to the next joint, which are the knees here. Bend your knees and slowly take support of your hands and pull your knee towards your chest. Any of the knee, the right or left, whichever you're comfortable with. Now release, please. Let's try with the other leg. Bend the knee, pull the knee towards the chest. Try and keep your back straight, please. Release. One last time. Slowly and carefully, we are trying to help ourselves, not harm in any way. One last time on the other side. Release, please. Wonderful. Now let's go for the trunk twisting that we tried last time. Keep your legs together. Your back is straight. Slowly twist your trunk. Place your palms at a little bit of distance from the body, not too far, not too close. So you get a good grip. Spread your fingers and then you can bend forward comfortably. Slowly bend forward without losing balance, please. Continue to be seated on your hips. Just your upper body is stretching and bending forward. Please take your forehead as close to the floor as possible. And then in the final position, just stay there, please. Stay there. Feel the effects of the practice. If I ask you, you should be able to explain to me how you're feeling and where exactly which parts of the body are benefiting or experiencing the effects of a certain posture. That is how I would like you to continue observing yourselves at every step of a practice. Now let's try it on the other side, please. Twist your trunk, place your palms on the floor, spread your fingers, get a good grip, bend forward, please. Continue to be seated on your hips. Then slowly come back, release. One last time on both sides. You're welcome to try it more number of times when you're doing your self-practice. Any of these physical cultural exercises or asana, you're welcome to try more repetitions or stay for a longer time in the final position as suitable for you. And if you have doubts about that, you're welcome to discuss with us after the class anytime. Now, after this, I would like to introduce one practice here, which is a balancing practice. Some of you are familiar with it. So some of you are new. So let me just explain a little bit. This particular practice that you're seeing me in is called a long sitting posture. So this posture is long sitting posture, just taking support of our hands behind our back and then relaxing here. Okay, so this is a posture meant for rest and relaxation. Now, while we are here, we can, if your arms are able to bear that strength, you can try this practice. If not, you can avoid it as well. So for those of you who are normally healthy, you want to make your arms stronger, while we are here, you can slowly try to raise your hips up and bring your body in an inverted line from the floor. You can relax your neck and head as well. Please keep breathing. Please keep breathing. This is an excellent practice to build strength in your shoulders and arms. Keep breathing, please. Slowly come back. Very slowly and very carefully come back to long sitting posture and take a little bit of rest. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this new practice. I would not encourage you to try too many times the very first time, but if you can try it again tomorrow, you're welcome to do that. Okay? Just be very careful. Now, the next practice is another balancing posture. Just turn your palms such that the fingers are facing your body, facing towards your body. Spread your fingers out on the floor so you can get a good grip. Your legs are together. Now slowly lean back bending at the elbows. Please bring your elbows towards each other. Pull them towards each other. Now stay at this stage. Just stay there. Assess yourself. If you're feeling okay to proceed, then you can slowly raise either one leg or both legs to an angle of about 30 degrees. Okay, 30 to 45 degrees maximum. Then next step is to leave your hands and raise your hands up. If you're not able to leave your hands, don't worry about it. Just continue to take support behind your back. We are practicing boat pose in phases. Navasana or boat pose. Relax, please. Relax. If you practiced with just raising one leg, now you can take a little bit break and then practice with the other leg as well. So that is another balancing posture for you. So we'll continue to introduce fun postures, effective postures in every yoga session. So we encourage you to come every time so you can learn these and practice for yourself. Now let's take a little bit of break and then we will proceed to the other physical cultural exercises. So today we are going to try neck exercises now and then proceed to some other. So every session you may find us skipping some of the practices, introducing some other practices or postures for you. That way you're learning more and also that will help you select which are the most suitable ones for you. Now please be seated in any comfortable posture like Sukhasana or just crisscrossing your legs, keeping your back straight, aligned with your neck and head. Slowly, let's go for neck, physical cultural exercises for the neck. Bend forward, please. Then, once you reach your final position, let your neck just be there. In that final position, you'll feel stretching on the back side of the neck, compression on the front side. Now slowly raise your head up. Start bending your neck backwards as you breathe in. Breathe in, keep bending backward, please. Again, in the final position, let your neck just and head relax there. One more time, slowly bend forward as you breathe out. Release the tension in your whole body. Relax your body, especially the neck and head in the final position here. One last time, as you breathe in, you raise your head up, start bending your neck backwards. And then in final position, just stay there, please, feeling the stretching on the front of your neck, compression on the back side. Complementary effects of forward and backward bending. Release, please. Come to the starting position. Now let's go for sideways bending. Slowly bend to one side. Only your neck and head are moving. Rest of your body is stable. Just stay there in the final position, feeling the effects of stretching on one side of the neck, compression on the other side. Let's go to the starting position and then from there move on to the other side. Please practice this at your own pace. Just one more time on both sides. No instructions, just practicing in silence, feeling the effects. Wonderful. Now let's turn our neck to one side, please. In the final position, try and observe the effects. Stay there while benefiting from that position. Come back, please. Now go to the other side very carefully. By being careful, you're avoiding injuries. And also by going slowly, you are also building strength in the neck. Please again practice at your own pace one more time on both sides. Wonderful. Let's go for the last movement for the neck, which is the rotation, neck rotation. Bend your neck forward, please. Now slowly start neck rotation by taking it to one side. Start breathing in for one half of the rotation. Take your head to the back. Now start breathing out as you take your head to the other side. Complete the rotation and the breathing cycle at the same time. Let's try one more time, please. Very slowly and carefully so you don't feel giddy. Remember, you're practicing just for yourself. So please do not worry about anybody else, anything else. Just take care of yourself during this practice session. Let's try neck rotation in the reverse direction now. Just a couple of times, please. Wonderful. I hope you're feeling good after these simple practices. And I hope you remember that you have to synchronize breathing as well. Now let's stand up. We are all out of time already, but let's just do a few simple standing practices and then conclude our yoga session for today. Okay. So while you are standing up, what we could do is we can go closer to any wall and that will help us balance better so we don't lose balance. Just stay 1 foot away from the wall. Raise your hands up, please. Take support of the wall and then slowly start stretching up, stretching your whole body up as you breathe in. Go on the tips of your toes, please. Stretch as much as possible and then stay there. Let us benefit from this whole body stretch by staying in the final position. Breathe out and come back, please. Breathe out and come back. Let's try one more time. Breathe in. Go for whole body stretch. You can take support of the wall and stay in the final position, in the fully stretched position. Then breathe out and come back to the starting position, please. Once you feel you're comfortable doing that, you can try the same in the middle of the room where there is more balancing needed. Now let's go for forward bending of the body. Slowly, keep your legs slightly apart, please. Bend forward from the hips. Very slowly take your hands or palms towards the floor. You can place on the floor if you can. If you need to bend at the knees, you can do that in the beginning, then slowly you can start straightening them up with regular practice. Keep breathing, please, in the final position. Stay there, relax your whole body. Don't hold your body tight. Do not hold your breath. Very simple, basic principles of yoga practice at Utsahi. Come back, please. Come back. Now we'll do the complementary posture, which is backward bending. Take support of your palms. Find the right spot where you can support your body better. Legs are slightly apart. Before you move, just assess yourself, please. You should feel that you are ready for the next step. You have a balance going on. Maintain your balance while bending backward, please, very carefully and slowly. Do not rush. Pull the elbows towards each other. That may help you balance better. Please keep bending. And please keep breathing as well. In the final position, just Relax your whole body, including your neck, head, face. Slowly come back, please. If you're bent a little bit at the knees, that's absolutely fine. The focus here is bending, backward bending, especially for the spine. Now let's go for sideways bending. Keep your legs apart again. Slowly raise one hand, bring it parallel to the floor, turn it upwards, please. Continue to raise it up. Once the arm touches your ear, stretch, stretch, stretch further. So the one side of the body is thoroughly stretched. Now take support of the other hand along the other leg. Start bending sideways, not forward, but sideways, please. Whichever is your final position, just stay there in the final position. You can relax your whole body, including the hand that you've raised. Just let it rest on your face, on the side of your face. Keep breathing, please. Do not hold your breath. Slowly come back. Come back. Wonderful. Now let's try it on the other side. Slowly. Please stay with me for just about 3 or 4 more minutes, then we will wrap up the session. Now stretch your hand. So one side of the body is fully stretched. Then slowly bend to the other side. Take support of the other hand along the other leg, please. You can take support. You can even help in your final position, almost like locking that position with the other hand. Now relax your body in your final position, feeling the thorough stretching on one side, compression on the other side. Please maintain your balance. Keep breathing. Do not hold your body tight. Relax, please. Relax, relax. Lovely. I hope you enjoyed the standing practices as well. Now, please be seated. Sit again in any comfortable position or posture. I'm going back into Sukhasana. If you're familiar with Padmasana, you can do Padmasana. If not, just sit in Sukhasana, please. We will just go for meditation as always, and then we will conclude our yoga session with just a couple reminders. So that will be very helpful for us. So please be seated, keep your back straight, aligned with your neck and head. Place your palms on the knees. Observe yourselves. You should be relaxed physically, mentally. Your breathing should be slow. You can go for deep breathing. Now, slowly bring your attention, awareness, your focus to one subject or object that brings peace to you. It could be a face of a child. It could be a beautiful bird. It could be any deity that you have faith in. It could be any element of nature like a sunrise. Just with the eyes of your mind, just think about it, focus on that. Stay there, feeling bliss and peace for a few moments, please. Now, once again, just rubbing our palms together, generating a little bit of warmth, placing our palms on the eyes, feeling that pitch darkness and warmth. Slowly massaging our face with our palms and opening up our eyes. Thank you very much for joining us for yoga session today. I hope you are enjoying our sessions, and please do contact us and let us know how you're feeling, and we are here to help you all out. We do request you to kindly go to our website, Utsahi Yoga Foundation, www.utsahi.org and complete the registration form. We will be taking a look at all of your registration forms now. So hopefully you can do that very soon. If you have any questions, please contact us. There is a contact form on our website, or you can contact us through Facebook Messenger or our phone directly as well. So please come again next time, practice regularly, and bring along your family and friends as well. Until then, continue to practice for yourself, watching the videos and practicing along. Thank you so much for joining again. Stay happy, stay healthy. We will see you next time. Namaste.
Thank you, Vijaya. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for joining.
Okay.